This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard. Orders came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy. And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened. This complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
Hello everybody, I am the Bear and it was 3000. And I recently had a sickness. That's the reason why I didn't post any videos for the last 2 days. And I apologize. But today is not going to stop me. It is not.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
What could it mean?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
There we go. There we go. Now, why did I come up there? Okay.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. I am still kind of sick.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Hey.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Okay. Yeah, headphones. What's this? Bastard! No! Why? Why you not let me in?
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of
piano
human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
Boink.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Alright. That was a wee little bit impressive.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Pew pew pew.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Escape. I'm escaping!
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
I'm not listening to you.
The door
Never.
behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
I'm
At this
getting
point,
away from
Stanley was
you.
making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Hey, fine. If you want to kill me, fine. I'm sick as it is. What is this? Whoa.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he
Come on.
and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life.
Woo! Yeah. Oh.
Farewell, Stanley, cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Whoa, what? Now hold on there, lady.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Right.
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
Blah, blah, blah. Content! Blah, blah, blah. Our cabinets. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. This is so cool. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. All designer, blah, 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 blah. Valves, Kevin Lightning has a new toy. So wait, who are we currently listening to? What are we listening to? Alright. So we're either listening to Leslie or Avinia. Alright, so. Cool, cut development. Alright, so freedom ending. Cool. Huh. Alright, so cut content. This is pretty cool. Ending spear endings. How do I go back? Am I going crazy? I mean, it isn't the same image. So clock that before, I don't remember. How do I go back? Can you check for me? Oh god there, buddy. Psh. What is going on here? Blah, blah, blah. dookie. Get a lot of fun facts out of here. Now, see if I can find the exit. So Buzz.
Oh, look at these two.
Okay, that was much
How
better
they
than
wish
there.
to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free. Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me.
What?
You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path.
Whoa,
Stop
what?
now. It'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time...
Ooh. Ugh. Sorry, lady. I let time choose for me. Oh well. That it? Okay. Okay. Alright, wait a minute. Something wrong there.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Nope.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Ah, yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour after all, just to spend a few moments here in this immaculate, beautifully
Mickey.
constructed room. Stanley simply stood here, drinking it all in, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Nope.
Stanley was so bad at following directions,
Well.
it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago. Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but... What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful.
Wait.
Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance. Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Nope.
Aha, perhaps you misunderstood. Stanley walked through the red door.
Nope.
I still don't think
Oh,
we
what?
communicated
No.
properly. Stanley walked through the red... Oh, thank God
Finally.
you are willing to listen
Whatever.
to me. Do you see that I really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always
Wait, what?
trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running
Circle.
and running and
Wait, what?
running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Wait.
What do we want? What are we looking for? Here.
Wait.
Yes.
Okay.
No, wait. Where are you going? Oh
Oh,
no.
wow.
Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt
What?
yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
And?
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
What? Why is okay about this?
No!
Ow. What?
Oh,
Fall damage.
no. No, what are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
Go back in time? I love time travel. Wee.
Stanley,
Ow.
let's go back to the other room. Can you do that for me?
Ah. No. No. I will not fall under the puppy eyes
Is this
effect.
really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You are literally willing to kill yourself
I am
to
a
keep me from
man.
being happy.
I'm a
Make
man
this
of puppy
choice
eyes.
quickly.
Ah. Owie.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I don't know anymore.
Man,
I guess that was too much to ask. It looks like I needed to make a choice after all. Well, this one is yours. Is it over? It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back. All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. No matter how hard Stanley looked, he couldn't find a trace of his co-workers.
No, man. There we go. Alright. Now. Don't tell the developers. I'm gonna boot to the game!
At first, Stanley assumed he'd broken the map, until he heard this narration and realized it was part of the game's design all along. He then praised the game for its insightful and witty commentary into the nature of video game structure and its examination of structural narrative tropes. So, now that you're here, what do you think? Isn't this a fun and unique place to be? Why don't we take a minute just to drink it all in? Okay, I'm over it now. What do you think? Are you sick of this game yet?
Mouse. We have an infestation of mice.
Well, I don't know how to say this politely, but you could literally just hit escape and restart the game any old time you want. Like right now. You could have done it just then. Now would also be an appropriate time to quit. Any of these points and so many, many more, all of them are appropriate. I'm enjoying what seems to be an internal conflict going on where you are literally unable to act on your own desires to restart the game. So, just to push the envelope, I'm going to try and make this as miserable as possible and see how long you can maintain.
Alright, let's go.
There once was a man named Stanley, who people considered so manly. But the truth must be told, he was not very old and was quite particularly gangly. What Stanley liked most was buttons. He pushed them like some kind of glutton. He did it all day in a meaningful way, but his brain had long ceased to function. Which is why he is in this parable and lives an existence quite terrible. And if you are not strong and keep playing along, you too will become quite unbearable. You too will become quite unbearable.
Yay! Ah, so good. That's actually pretty good. Okay, now is it gonna loop? Good music. Thank you all so much for watching. Like this guy's magical skills like guitar playing. I like the video if you like it. Why sickness? Why must you betray me? And I will see you in the next video. Adios, my people.